Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I thought it would be a fun idea to tour my own builds. I don't know, I thought it would just be fun, especially to judge my older builds. I'm not sure if my first build is on here, probably not honestly, but I just wanted to take a look. So right now we're filtering to most popular. I'm just gonna go down the list. So this was in 2023, so only 2 years ago, and I'm pretty sure I built it on this lot. And I feel like at this point in time, I probably wasn't happy with how I did my floor plans. So my favorite color is yellow, so of course the house had to be yellow. That is very important. I have pathways on each side. That is very interesting. We have a bunch of yellow flowers, but let's just start out on the front. So on the porch, we have a bench, we have a chess table, we have planter boxes. I feel like that is probably a mistake. Like, why wouldn't I have placed it in the middle of those windows? That was an interesting choice. When you walk in, you have a coat rack. This wall empty, don't like that. I wonder if I have a video on this build. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to remember, but yeah, we have a desk area, we have a small living room, dining room, kitchen. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like this build. I don't like the floor plan. Over here, I think it was probably grandparents' room, I imagine. So yeah, they have a nice easel, this beautiful bay window. They have their ensuite bathroom. I just don't like this situation. But if we go upstairs, we have an extra bathroom. Pretty nice, I guess. This is our hallway table. This is the main bedroom. I just don't like the way I decorated this at all. There's no rug. Was this like a challenge? Probably not. Okay, this was in 2023. That wasn't that long ago. We have a grill on the outside. We have an umbrella table, gardening pots, boxes, telescope, monkey bars, a bench, and yeah, that's this build. I kind of want to go see if this is on YouTube. So I did post it on YouTube. This was my old intro. Terrible. I'm just so curious. Like, did I talk through it? Oh no, honey, it's just music. It's just music. So I don't even know what my thought process was. That does help a little bit, knowing that it was a limited pack build. And the thing is, I am filtered to base game, so the quality of that video was also bad. So I probably built that on my PlayStation, but yeah, if I were to redo this, I would change up the floor plan. I would have put something on this wall. It wouldn't feel so empty. The furnishing basically would just be better. And then the backyard is like kind of boring. Like, you just have things. They're just on, I don't know, they're just on plain grass. That doesn't look so good. On to the next build. So what build should we look at next? I'm trying to find something that like catches my eye. Oh my gosh, Forgotten Hollow Starter. This was built in 2023 as well, but it was in July. Oh my goodness. I guess we should place this. It's on a 30 by 20. Oh, I guess I can just place it here. I'm just gonna place it on the right lot. This got 85 downloads surprisingly, I guess because it's like only vampires. So this is the starter home. We have, you know, a few trees, you know, and this just is what it looks like. I think it looks kind of nice for a starter home in this world. When you walk in, we have a little dining area. We have the bathroom on your left. So the bathroom isn't too bad. We have a little entrance table. This is the small kitchen area. Then we have this living area with a computer, which is pretty nice. Wasted space. And then upstairs, this is where you sleep. So keep in mind that this was a starter home. So of course, some things may not be that good. Again, I'm not sure about the floor plan, but I can't be too mad at myself with how small this build is. So I think it's a nice, cute, tiny build. Let's move on to the next one. So we're back in our 2023 era. Oh, I want to do this one. I'm not sure if I posted this on YouTube. I feel like I probably haven't. It's something that I probably whipped up pretty quickly. So I built this in Tartosa. This is the first build that I did with ceiling paint because I was so excited to see how it works and how it will look. Okay, so a lot of items have been removed. I did not look at that. So it removed some high school year stuff. And honestly, I don't know what else it could have removed. I guess we can just find out. But yeah, out in the front, we have a little garden area. We have this little beautiful bench. Very cute. We have these dog statues in the front. I think that's pretty nice. But yeah, I put some of the matching trees around. So when you walk in, we have this cute dining area. We have bookshelves in the hallway. This is the living room space. We have a small kitchen because this is a tiny home. We have pet bowls. We have dog toys. Straight across is the bathroom. Honestly, I think this is kind of cute. I was kind of going for like a pinky peachy color scheme. I think this is nice. I actually like this. I know I said I was gonna rate myself. I didn't really do that for the other ones. So for the first one, I would give myself maybe a 4. For the vampire one, I would give myself maybe a 6. I could probably do a better starter home, hopefully. But yeah, I used the ceiling paint from Cats and Dogs, or just the flooring basically on the ceiling. Don't go too hard on what I picked for the ceiling. This was my first time, okay? But I think it looks good. I think it looks nice. And then that's glitched out, of course. But for this build, I don't know. It was a quick build, obviously. I would give myself, I don't mind it. I'm gonna give myself a 10 for this. Maybe that's a little too high, but it is a tiny home, so I feel like maybe it's not that hard to mess up. Okay, so this one caught my eye. This was my first attempt at my ABC Legacy Challenge. So this was made in July, again, 2023. And this was my first attempt on my PlayStation 4. Oh my gosh, I have to look at this. So I built this in Bernalton Bay. This is gonna bring back some memories. Okay, so this is just like the outside of it. I had it on stilts because I thought that was fun. In the back, we just have a small gardening space, and a dumpster. That's how we got some money. But yeah, we have a bonsai tree. We have a flower arrangement table. There's no way I did that. There's no way. Anyways, when you walk in, we have this little entrance table, we have pet bowls, we have our dining table. I'm surprised the pictures don't count as custom content. Oh, so these photos don't count as custom contents, but the other ones for some reason do. That makes me sick. It's probably because I was on PlayStation. That's probably the reason. But yeah, this is the kitchen space. We have our beautiful living room area. These were our Sims. So this is Eva from Get Together. These were our children. So cute. But you know, she of course had to be a player. But yeah, in this room we had the bedroom. I think the bedroom is pretty nice. So yeah, this was the bathroom space. Oh my gosh. I love this. This is so cute. And then this was like the toddler's room. Yeah, another toddler's room. So yeah, I probably have, I imagine, a later version of this house, I would hope. This was back then when I was like not thinking to put the Sims on the gallery. Obviously, I was like, you don't need my Sims. Okay, so it looks like I built a graveyard, and this was again in October 2023, and obviously that was before we had Life and Death. I'm curious to see what I did here. I think from the gallery photo it looks beautiful, but it is my own build, so of course. Also, I did not rate the last build. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm bad at rating myself. The last build I would probably give myself a 6. I didn't say what I didn't like and what I did like. Like, the gardening area was horrible. But you know, when you play in things and you need something quickly, you just have to do what you have to do, especially when you don't really have that much money. But yeah, this is the graveyard. So cute. I love the landscaping. So beautiful. But yeah, we have statues. When you walk in, we have a big fountain in the middle. And then we have these grave sites. So this is from the base game debug. It's a garden plot, and I just sized it down, and then this is just how I have the graves laid out. I have the sunflowers. Over here was probably supposed to be for the heir and their partner, and then we have more graves. We have this beautiful fountain, I guess, and then we also have benches, a picnic table, and then a wishing well. I think this is simple and pretty cute for before we had Life and Death, but it probably could have been better, honestly. I just honestly don't know how I would ever do a graveyard. I don't think I ever built one since the new pack came out. If I did, I don't remember. So I'm gonna give myself maybe, I personally like it, so like I'll give myself a 5. I'll just put it in the middle. Now I think I want to try to scroll all the way to the bottom of the gallery and see what I first posted. So it looks like we made it to the end, and it says yellow trailer. In the description, build generator. Build a yellow trailer in Delso Valley with the lot trait Grody for 3 Sims with a budget of 68,000. Must include butler's room and kiddie pool. That's a choice. Oh, I don't like this. What is that? The windows? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, I want to tour this. I'm gonna save all of these to my gallery. That way it's just easier for me to find. So we're gonna be starting off with this one. So I made this in 2022. So that seems to be my first build that I ever did. I guess we can go look at it. I unfortunately had to build it in Delso Valley, and the smallest lot is a 40 by 30. I feel like this is one thing I learned from The Sims 4 is it doesn't like when you place a lot of builds at the same time, I guess, in a way, like back to back. It just doesn't like that. But yeah, the small trailer on this big lot. And if we don't remember, this was for a build generator. So it had to be a yellow trailer in Delso Valley with the trait Grody. That is good. For 3 Sims with a budget of 68k. Must include butler's room and a kiddie pool. Okay, so we have our kiddie pool. This is what it looks like. Out in the front, we have some landscaping landscaping, gardening pots, a random grill right there. Obviously, I did not know how to do landscaping. I put bushes all the way around the back. On the porch, we have a nice little easel. I hate this plant. Oh, and then I used the nifty knitting door. If I were to do this now, I would flip it just because like I would want the flowers to go out. But if you look closely, this is a lock and then there's no keyhole, so I don't know. But when you walk in, we have a small kitchen space. Okay, we have a trash can, we have a little dining table, small living room, we have music, we have a desk, we have a bathroom with a broom in it. I just feel like I would furnish this so much better now. I think this is ugly. Okay, this is a room. We have a vanity and we have a dresser. Small room, but it works. And then we have this room, which is pretty nice, small, but it works. This is like the tiniest room ever, but it works. So I couldn't tell you where the butler is. Maybe in this room? Maybe in this room? I don't know, but if I were to rate myself on this build, I give myself a 2 or a 3. It could definitely be worse. I just don't like how I went white. I don't know, it just feels like a lot of white to me. And honestly, like, why did I choose this? Like, I would never choose this combination now. Like, I'm literally questioning my choices. Like, what? I put the towel up there? Is this my build? Did I build this? Why is the towel right there? I don't know what to say. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I don't even have a trim on the roof. Okay, well that's enough. It could be worse. It could be worse. I'm trying to tell myself that. The next build we're gonna look at is a house for 3. And oh, it was a challenge. Every room is a different budget challenge. And I tagged my Instagram. Oh, that was a choice. I'm just gonna place it here because I don't want to load into a new lot. Okay, well, we had a budget, so that explains why it's so look at all those windows at the side. I don't know how I feel about this. One thing I can say is I don't like how the windows up here don't line up with the door. Like, it should be centered with the door. In the front we have a trash can and a mailbox. We have our landscaping. I don't think at this point in time I did terrain paint, I guess, unless I forgot. But we have a 2-step. We have a bench. You walk in. Again, keep in mind we had a budget. Why is it so high up on the wall? We have an easel. Obviously, I believe I was on my PS4 at this time, so maybe I was using my controller. I was definitely better at building on controller than this, I feel. You walk straight across. This is the bathroom. We have a hamper. You know, the bathroom is pretty nice. It's not too bad, you know? Everything is at a good height. If we go through this arch, yeah, if I remember correctly, I did not have that much money for this room. It's really the bare minimum. Then we have this sad dining room. I put a bunch of paintings in here for whatever reason, maybe to take up the budget. And then through this way, we have the living room space. So we have a litter box, we have pet bowls, game, living room, you know, just, you know, some cat stuff. We have a desk. I don't know why I went for white. Why was that? Like, why? I want color. This looks so boring. Upstairs, this is the hallway. You know, pretty fun. This is the child's room. I feel like, did I even try? I don't like this. Why did I use this bed? I would never use this bed now. I don't like this bed. It's not my style. Anyways, this is the bathroom upstairs. We have a balcony to a chest table. And then this is another bedroom. I don't know. I question myself. We have lounge chairs in the back. Again, like, I wouldn't put this on straight grass, but okay. This was not my best work. Some of it has to do with the fact that it's a budget challenge, but like, why did I choose these colors? Like, I could have made this a cute yellow couch. It would have looked so beautiful and colorful. I chose the worst color scheme. For this build, I give myself a 0. I don't like it at all. Let's just move on. Next up, we have this house for a couple. And I will say, when I was choosing out these builds, I did look through all the gallery photos. So I already know how I feel about this one. I feel like I probably did it because I haven't really done it before. So just keep that in mind. But this is the outside. We have a mailbox. We have our landscaping. We have a pathway, but no dirt terrain paint under these flowers. So that's a -1. We also have the backyard space, I guess. So B-box. Yeah, I don't like the backyard. It's terrible. On the porch, we have a flower arrangement table. We have this. So you walk in, we have a bookshelf, we have a pet bowl, coat rack, thermostat. This is the bathroom space. So I feel like I used a lot of seasons in this build. When you walk this way, we have the living room space. I put a lot of wall decor, I guess. That looks terrible inside. We have a nice little dining area, and then this is the bedroom. So everything feels very orange. Hate how the picture isn't centered. I don't know why I thought, like, did I not stretch stress out about that because I would stress out about that right now. Like during this time and moment, I would be like, oh my gosh, it's not centered. I hate it. But now we're moving on to this modern home for parents and a teen. I probably built this in eco lifestyle. And I also think I was following a build I saw. So like a real life build. And then I decided to build it in The Sims 4. So yeah, I did paint the grass, but I also put a little bit of dirt, as you can tell. So that's good. I did not rate the last build, did I? I give that house, the last build, a 2. It wasn't the worst, but I don't like it. But yeah, oh, this is on medium wall height. Oh my gosh. I would have never done that. Why would I do that? Anyways, we have a mailbox, bird box. On the porch, we have a few gardening pots, or a couple, I guess. We have a sitting area, and then we have some landscaping in the backyard, or side yard actually. We have an umbrella table, we have a garbage bin, a grill, and we have a bee box and some gardening boxes. So I feel like I learned my lesson. I put the umbrella table and the chairs on a patio instead of on the grass, so that's good. And then if we walk indoors, this is the entryway. Why did I do medium wall height? Oh my gosh, that makes this way worse. But yeah, we have the dining room, we have the living room space, we have the kitchen. Oh, the kitchen is humongous. I probably thought this was so cool how it like cuts out for the bar stools. I probably thought that was amazing. I probably thought that was so good. I don't like it. Anyways, we have this bathroom. This is a bedroom. Pretty nice. It's funny how you can like see these builds and kind of remember doing them. But this is a hallway. We have washer and dryer, hamper. This is the main bedroom. Pretty simple. Not much going on. Okay. I think the outside of it looks pretty good. Like, I think the outside is amazing. Maybe that's too much to say, but that's just how I feel. I don't think it looks that bad from the outside. But the kitchen space, I don't like it. I don't know how I feel about the bathrooms. They feel a little empty, I would say. So I probably would give myself a 5 for this build. I'll give myself a 5. I just hate the kitchen and the bathrooms. And that I did this on medium wall height. Next up, I think this one is so cute. I think I'm gonna like this one a lot. It's a cottage, so how can I not like it? The perfect rental for any sim wanting to visit Hinford on Bagley. You can make this your home if you want. So this is what the build looks like. Oh my gosh, I love it. This is so cute. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyways, it's my own build. You're probably like, oh my gosh, humble yourself, but I like it. Anyways, maybe we can look at the outside first. So we have a mailbox, a trash can over here. Around the space, I have a bunch of landscaping. Over here, I have chickens. I put eggs. There's 2 chickens in the coop, it looks like. But yeah, we have planter boxes. We have bees. We have our flower arrangement table. I put some flower terrain paint, it looks like. We have monkey bars. So over here, we have a pond. We also have a flock of birds. We have a picnic table. And we also have the bunny's home. So that's all we have on the outside. I feel like I remember doing this as well, but we have a porch, we have planter pots, and then when you walk in, this is like the entryway. This is the kitchen space. I feel like the kitchen is very long. I probably wouldn't have made it that long if I were to do it now. But this is like the small, cozy living room space. They have cross stitching. I think that's lovely. We also have a little office space. So we have an easel, a knitting basket, and a computer. And then when you go upstairs, we have a twin toddler's bedroom. We have a bunch of toys back here. We have the blocks. We have Blarfy. And then this is a room for the parents. So they have a rocking chair. You know, pretty simple. And then we have 2 beds for the children. They also have Blarfy and they have a violin. They have a dollhouse, and then this is the bathroom. And the bathroom has 2 potties and a bathtub. So I probably should try to furnish this simply since it's a vacation rental, but I don't think it's that bad. My furnishings aren't my favorite, I guess, at this point. I really love the living room though, and the outside. So if I were to rate this build, I think I probably would give myself a 7. I like this build. I think it's so cute. Next up, we have this runaway teen micro home, and if you were to filter to my most popular builds, this would be one of them. I'm pretty sure it got like 1,300 views. I'm not sure. So this is what it looks like on the outside. Honestly, I think it's so cute. We have the beautiful terrain paint it, we have our planter pots, we have a bike, we have a trash can, and nothing around the back. But when you walk in, you have this cute little desk area. We have some bookshelves, and we have this small bathroom space, but we made it work. They have a living room space. This is their bedroom, and then this is their small kitchen. So I feel like with the size and the fact that they're a runaway teenager, I like it. I especially love the outside. I think the outside looks very cute. If I were to rate it, I would probably give myself a 8 or maybe a 7. I like it, but I feel like I could probably furnish it a little bit better again. But I think the outside looks really cute. Next, we're going to be moving on to this 5-bedroom Tudor home. Looks like I didn't even put a description, but when I was looking at this, I was like, this kind of looks maybe good, at least downstairs. And also, I would say the Tudor style is not my style, but this is it from the outside. It looks like I was on a lot where probably you could put cars. I don't know if that's true, but there's cars. We have planter pots, we have a trash can. I'm surprised I even put these bushes. I do not have an outdoor light for the front door. On the side yard, I put a game table, a bar, a bench, DJ thing, dancing thing. I was probably like, oh, these people throw parties. Okay, but when you walk in, we have this entrance place. We have a bathroom. Oh, I feel like I remember building this too. Yeah, so this is like a toddler's bedroom. This is a cute living room space. I like it. And then we have the kitchen. We also have the dining area. And then this is the office area. Upstairs, this is the main bedroom. I gave them a bassinet. This is like the infant's room. And then there's a bathroom and it connects to the infant's room, but also this child's room. I love the color of the child's room. I think this is cute. And then we have the teenager's room. So yeah, I think this works out perfectly. If I were to rate it, I probably would give myself an 8. Like, it's not my favorite thing in the world. I forgot a light. I don't like the side yard. But I think other than that, it's probably a pretty good space. I guess I didn't show you this bathroom, but you know, it's here. But yeah, I'd probably give myself an 8 on this build. I think it's pretty cute with the flower boxes. Next up, we have this 2-bedroom ranch, and I made it for a parent or parents and 2 kids. So this is what it looks like on the outside. We have a little platform for you to walk up on. We have the mailbox. So on the porch, we have a little bench. When you walk in, we have this beautiful living room space. I also remember building this. I mean, I guess I should. It's not like it's been that long ago or something. But yeah, we have this TV. We have this little coat rack. I think this is cute. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. The slots on this are weird. Like, why would that slot right there? You know what I just thought of? I probably built this on my PS4 because I bought Horse Ranch on my PlayStation, and that was like the last pack I bought before I got my PC a couple months later. So that's kind of sad, or a few months. But we have a family bulletin board. We have the photos. This is the kitchen space. I guess either I was just like, I don't know what to put on here, or I forgot. I put something up there, so there's no way I forgot, but okay. But yeah, in the hallway, this is the bathroom. Then we have the parents' room, which I like. I would probably put a painting here at this point, but I didn't. So yeah. And then over here we have a shoe rack, we have a computer, and then this is the shared kids' room. So they have a little desk area, and yeah, I think the kids' room is pretty cute. When you walk outside, we have planter boxes, trash can, bee box, grill, picnic table. And I love how I broke up the fence with some of these hedges. So honestly, I would give myself, I think this is cute. I'll give myself a 9 just because I forgot about a painting and to clutter up the shelf. Obviously, that's not a big deal, but like, honestly, this would probably be high on my list. I don't think it's too bad of a build. Last but not least, we have this Willow Creek daycare, and I said it was a perfect place for a toddler play date and birthdays for little ones. So let's see if that's true. But this is how it looks on the outside. I think the outside looks pretty cute. When you walk indoors, we have like this little check-in area, I suppose. We have a seating area, bookshelves. Through this door, we have a kitchen space. We have a dining table. We have some high chairs. Over here, we have like a table for the kids, I imagine. We also have vending machines. We have the scouts board. And then this is the bathroom. So we have some potties, toilets. We have a bathtub for the toddlers and some sinks. And then, you know, this is like the little play area, which I think is beautiful. That is pretty nice. And then we also have a sleeping area. And then in the backyard is like the outdoor play area as well. And then back here, I have a bunch of projects for the kids. On the side, we have picnic tables and sign science tables. Honestly, I will say I like this build. I probably could do it a lot better now. So for this build, I would give myself a 7. So this is the last build that we were going to tour. Let me know if you like these videos, and let me know what you think about each of my builds, I guess. Like, do you think I got better? I hope so, but if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you, you are important, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!